Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts.
Hey guys, I'm back from my smelting accident. Again.
I guess I really get to stay away from those smelters.
I can't help it. They're fun.
Fucking platform. It's like, nah, fuck you.
What? Can Sora not swim?
No, we can...
Nah, I'd like to do that automatically.
Okay, I was gonna say something.
What is there? We have to lose power?
Nah, I do this all the time.
It's a Riku.
There you are. What's going on?
Riku!
First thing you do when you see a friend. Is your mouth functioning?
Right?
I hope not. Took forever to find you.
Riku!
But yeah, so we, for the catch matchup,
Wait a
catch
second, where's
match up.
Kylie?
Isn't
As
she with you?
you saw, we did Wonderland, which still makes no sense because that was on a little girl's head.
I'm sure she made it off the
So
island too.
did a couple rounds in the Coliseum for Hercules, and then we did Tarzan,
We'll all be together again
where
soon.
we closed down the keyhole with the
Just
monkeys,
leave everything to me.
and then we came back here, and we found the Riku, but that wasn't really why we were here. We were here because we got little. They call them gummies. They don't look like they'd actually like squish. They look like
I've been looking for you.
even cheaper versions of Mega Blocks. And we're supposed to talk to the man Sid, the guy that runs the accessory shop.
We visited so many places and worlds looking for you.
So many places you've visited.
3.
Well, what do you
Yeah,
know?
3
I
worlds.
never would have guessed.
One of them still convinced is in somebody's head.
Guess what? Sora's the Keyblade Master.
Oh, how little that will mean going forward.
Yeah, because it's a fucking retcon later on.
So this is called a keyblade?
How the hell did you just nab that from him?
Give it back.
I feel like you would feel the weight difference. Something
Sora's
that
an
big.
idiot, so.
Catch.
Whoa. Okay. So you're coming
Even
with
though
us,
this
right?
isn't the Keyblade I have equipped
We've
right
got
now.
this awesome rocket.
Yeah, because
Wait till you see it.
I don't. No, you didn't see the last episode just yet. Yeah, so
Oh, come on.
basically,
My friend.
when you get new equipment for Sora, you're not getting the blade itself. You're getting a new keychain, the little part that hangs off the end. And whatever keychain you put on seems to dictate the form of the Keyblade.
Oh well. At least he's okay.
So I've got some weird wooden-looking thing because the only keychain I've gotten so far was from Tarzan's world.
Sorry, I was just focused on the cutscene.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know
Yeah,
me.
see?
You know me and my exposition.
Yeah, this is the Keyblade. It looks like a couple sticks put together, really.
Looked like a bunch of bones. Looks like my.
It literally looks like a
rib
rib cage. Like you broke somebody's fucking ribs and then
Took
just
their
like,
bones and used them to make a keyblade.
Might have been Clayton's.
Man, looks a lot like my rib cage after someone beat it.
Oh, yeah, turn.
Let's see.
I remember I got into like I didn't. It wasn't an actual like bad fight, but I got into a fight with a kid in high school, just as you know, as a little challenge, and he immediately hit me in the rib cage and I was down.
Well,
Yeah, that
Matt,
sounds
and I
like
mean
her.
this in the best way. You were a twig.
I know.
Getting hit in the rib cage, like, I'm surprised you didn't just blow away in the wind.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
And I'm not trying to mean that in a bad way. I hope you know that.
Oh, trust me, I say the same things about myself. It's funny. I have a special ability. It's called "fuck your negativity." I kind of like, unless I'm in a bad mood, I usually try to look at the good things of every situation. Doesn't always work. Don't get me wrong.
I definitely don't mean it in a bad way.
I know you don't.
You are just small.
I'm small lad.
Small.
I am small. Not exactly. I am not a powerhouse. I do not fight.
Why are there so many big bodies? I don't like them.
Just beat them up.
This is a big body.
You can't hit them from the front. You can only damage them from behind.
Or magic.
Nice.
These little green things can heal the other heartless.
What are they called again, hon?
I don't remember. It's probably in Jimmy's journal, though.
Here's the real question. When did the Heartless have the heart to heal people?
I was gonna say they're pretending to have a hard with the heal, but that's a joke that could work better in the next game. I just wanted the item, I didn't want your friends! At least you can restore magic by just hitting your opponents. If you look at the magic, the blue bars in the bottom there, that little yellow bit, that's kind of just builds up as you hit your enemies. And basically, if it exceeds an existing bar, like if it basically fills another bar, it just fills it for you.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like it, but I don't know. NP recovery in the second game, there's more what they go with, and it's just when you run out of MP, it just starts charging on its own.
Heal.
Whoever does Donald's voice, like even for a guy who has had multiple people compliment his ability to make impressions, whoever does Donald's voice is a goddamn legend.
Yeah, it's been multiple people too, because I don't know how many voice actors he's had throughout the years.
I've had so like I was just getting compliments last like I was working at McDonald's last night, and I had someone compliment my Kermit, amongst other things. I don't remember which other one. I've gotten to the point where I can actually do. I've been complimented on so many impressions I forget who I'm all capable of impersonating or doing impressions of.
But can you impersonate yourself?
That's a really deep question that I don't think any of us are ready for the answer for.
Also, to answer your question, will Heartless not show up in here? Character? Oh, there it is.
They're kind of Heartless.
Red Nocturne, Blue Rhapsody,
Green
Yellow.
Requiem.
Yeah. I knew there was like a musical thing to it, but I just couldn't remember. With that, I shall return.
Unless you pee.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll save my terrible joke for when you get back.
Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate you.
Do you really though?
I'm not gonna answer that question. No, I do. You know that.
Of course.
Yeah, I thought I looked at one switch. This one room should be operational. I'm very confused. Because I need the bell tower to work.
Man, I can't believe Sora's in this game too, and in Smash.
I know, it's like he's been.
How to trigger so many different people? It's just like, hey guys, look, it's that one character from Smash Brothers.
I think I mentioned this before, but what the fuck is the camera doing? The camera is very intrigued in that pink piece of metal.
Video game cameras are always like that. It's like, hey, what are you doing? And then the camera's like, I'm just being a detriment to your game.
At least newer cameras have gotten their life together more often, but this is like a PS2, GameCube era camera.
Shouldn't be that bad.
I don't know. I didn't play much of. I'll concentrate on not dying there. I didn't play too much of Sunshine, but I pretty much distinctly remember that camera hated your existence.
To a degree, yes, as someone who played Sunshine a lot, like the camera could occasionally be a bit of a problem. But overall, I think Sunshine was just a very, very good game.
The one thing that I think most people can also agree on, the physics were very wonky.
Oh, yes. Oh my goodness, yes.
I mean, we tested that out in our very first test.
Yeah, you know what? When we inevitably play Mario Sunshine, we are going to recreate that glitch. It's unfortunate no one here will ever see that, but when Ryan and I, before we even started this channel, we were doing some tests with the Elgato and stuff to see how it all worked and how all the recording stuff. I'm pretty sure Ryan was already familiar with it.
I'm familiar with it by looking it up, but yeah.
Me and him played Mario Sunshine for a bit just to, test the waters with the Elgato. So what we did was we performed a glitch where Mario got shot into the air. Like we'll recreate the glitch when we eventually play the game.
Yeah.
But with certain circumstances, we were able to get launched so high into the air that you could see the entire map just from looking down.
I don't know if it has a name. Like, I don't know if that particular glitch has a name, or if it's just called like a momentum glitch, or just
Physics glitch.
or just specifically like the tripwire glitch.
Well, in any case, when we inevitably play, we will be recreating that glitch because I'm intending on doing an 100% run of Mario Sunshine. But only because, unlike, well, Mario 64 was not the case, but like Mario Galaxy isn't the game where you can't actually 100% the game before you fight the final boss because a lot of the stars are locked behind the final boss. But Mario Sunshine can be successfully completed before you even beat the final boss. Which I will be doing because I've 100% of the game twice.
Even the
Blue coins?
yeah, the blue coins and the like the dirty river.
Yep. Everything. I already know exactly how I'm going to handle the dirty river. That's definitely not something I'm going to, like, I'm not going to show us getting there because that's just a long process of waiting. But, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. When we get there, we'll explain more of the plan. But Sunshine is a game I'm planning on playing very soon. But right now, Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
The Disney.
Oh, there's no reason to come up here. Except for a postcard? Seriously? Don't want your stinking postcard.
Fuck your postcard.
You know, you're supposed to collect 10 and it gives you a little bonus, but I don't think it's even that important. First, we must mash our faces against this and hope it breaks. Hey.
Yeah, Goofy! Guys, I think there was a better way of doing this.
Was there really?
You have a Keyblade, sir. Could you have not just sliced the wood? I mean, I know that the Keyblade doesn't exactly look like a sword. It looks more like a clubbing weapon.
It looks kind of like a club or an axe, maybe a mace.
Well, when it comes down to it, clubs or maces, like, aside from maybe like if you have like a mace ball at the end of your club, they don't really do a lot of slashy like axes or swords do.
Yeah. There's a keyhole.
Does it need a key?
Yeah, this key.
Are you absolutely sure we can't just shove Goofy in there? Like we just did to the door.
No, I can't shove Goofy in there.
That's Banjo, sorry. Gosh, Mickey.
We'll fucking do it again.
I love that meme.
I think I need hide
You know what? Speaking of that meme, so I made a Captain Falcon Smash Brothers montage, and I battled up against somebody playing as Wario, and they KO'd me by just hanging off the ledge and then back airing me. And then they did it a second time, so when I did that part, I literally put that meme on the screen just to fucking do it again. He kills me like that.
Sorry, I'm just going this way so I can get the... Sora, I don't want to be on the roof.
Why?
I just want the Healy juice of the save frame.
Healy juice.
It's Healy juice.
So Kate's back.
Wow, you sound so excited about that.
I am excited because now I get to do my Kermit joke.
Oh, God.
I was saying, you know the best part about being married to Miss Piggy? You get pork chops every night.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. 3 Dorks is done, guys.
Yeah, by the way, kids, this is for a general audience. If you are, like, under the age of 13, you might want to have a parent with you. Also, don't go repeating any of the things you hear me say specifically. Nothing that comes out of my mouth can be good.
How do you open this? I can't remember.
Oh, sure. No Keyblade needed there.
No, you needed to understand the Keyblade can open it.
That soap, by the way, in that bathroom smells amazing.
It does.
Strawberry pound cake, hun.
Ooh. Well, because the boss we've already beaten.
It's this guy again. Was I even here when you fought this?
I think so. It was one of the earliest things we did.
Was it in Wonderland?
No, it was the first time we were in Traversing.
Oh.
Hey, little bit more like.
Oh, that was fast. He's got a new trick to show us, though.
So he can just rebuild himself.
Yeah, it kind of falls apart, and then... But now, he's like, no. Feet are now hands.
I was about to say, so you're effectively a dry bones.
Basically, except you can break the individual parts.
I mean, I feel like the concept is cool. Like, a boss comes back, but it has, like, a new form. With a new battle style, so, like, it's not that bad.
No, it's not as bad as literally reusing and recoloring the boss.
And Metopia with, like, how many different variations of the same enemy.
Very exciting. This boss has locked himself into a corner for a bit.
To be fair, with the Metopia comparison at least, though, like, I never played the original or anything, but, like, Nintendo doesn't really seem to put a lot into the assets that are not, like, Mario and Zelda.
That's true. You can definitely see where a lot of Nintendo's priorities are.
And it's, like, it's not to say that, like, stuff like Metopia doesn't look good, because it does, but, like, you compare that to, like, fucking Breath of the Wild, it's like, yeah,
well,
you can tell.
You can immediately tell that, like, you can tell a one-off from just looking at it. Like, unfortunately, Metopia looks like a one-off. The fact that it got a port is telling me one of two things.
Well, is it a port or a remake?
It's a port.
Okay.
So
it's literally the same as
the main story is literally the same as the 3DS version.
Yes, so it's an upright port.
Yeah. It's got a few new little things, but nothing that's changing much.
Okay. But yeah, no, that's not...
Like, honestly, it is a shame because, like, you gotta, like, unfortunately, you gotta think about, well, not unfortunately, you gotta think about the fans of other franchises. Like, let's look at Pikmin fans, for example. Like, how starved do you think Pikmin fans are right now? They got Pikmin Bloom that came randomly out on mobile devices, yeah. But there's still 3 Pikmin games in the entire franchise.
4.
Oh, 4?
There's a Pikmin.
Oh,
It's
right.
not seen as the mainline one, but...
Right, I forgot about that.
Something that kind of bugs me with Nintendo, and obviously, Matt, you'd probably know a lot more about this than me because I'm not... Nintendo is not my main console. I enjoy Nintendo stuff, but it's not... You know, like, I prefer PC and, like, PS4, PS5 kind of stuff. Like, Sony is my jam.
Yeah. You're a Sony. You're a Sony kid.
Yeah.
And I understand that. No problem with that.
It kind of bothers me that Nintendo doesn't really seem to put a lot of, like, effort into some of their, like, in-house stuff. Because, like, Nintendo's responsible for making, like, what? Zelda, Mario, and Pokemon?
No,
They're responsible for a lot.
So
know, but it
Nintendo
seems
has
like...
a lot, but like their first party franchises are like Mario, Donkey Kong, Zelda, I believe Star Fox. Like Pokemon's not even first party to Nintendo.
But it's like exclusive to Nintendo.
It's exclusive to Nintendo. It's a second party franchise that
Okay.
I believe that the company that's really responsible is like a subdivision of Nintendo.
Okay.
Because it's created, I believe it's got a 3-way ownership between Nintendo, Creatures Inc., and Game Freak.
Yeah.
But you are right. It seems
it's like they don't seem to put a lot of effort into stuff that's not like their big, huge franchises.
They're huge. They put more effort into their 2 huge names.
And I feel like, obviously, like I'm happy to be proven wrong or something, but even though like stuff like Mario and Zelda and like Pokemon are really big name things, I feel like ultimately, like, the fact that Nintendo kind of only does... Realistically, Nintendo has, like, 3 series, and that's their...
That's, like,
because, like, they don't
else,
make a lot of Star Fox games.
Everything
else
is shoved out occasionally just to kind of earn them a few big bucks.
But I feel like the fact that they don't really try to do other things in-house is gonna kind of end up being their downfall.
I can agree to that. Like,
because like they've been relying for way too long on Zelda and Mario as like their their big name things, and that's fine because like Zelda's great,
Well,
and
like, I think
Breath of the Wild was beautiful. I think it was a really good way to breathe life back into the Zelda franchise, and I haven't really played any mainline Mario games, but like,
Well, I think when I think back to the beginning of the Switch, they had their big titles were Breath of the Wild and Odyssey. And our big title is going to be the next episode of Three Dorks Play.
Yeah. Of course, we're a cutscene.
Oh,
we'll continue this discussion later.
of course.
Also, can you believe someone's being lied to and they're eating up the lies of this person? I don't know about you. If I saw a tall,
I was gonna say, would you trust this?
what,
Would you trust her?
a tall
Probably
green
not.
woman with horns? Is her skin supposed to be green or just
Yeah.
dark, like light?
They just
gray?
didn't translate it well from the movie. It's supposed to be more of like a greeny gray sort of thing. She's not supposed to look pleasant, we'll say that. But just to think, the entirety of Sleeping Beauty could have been avoided if they had just invited her to their fucking dinner party.
Yeah.
I really admire how much of a vindictive bitch Maleficent is.
Well, with that now, we'll see her on the next episode of Three Dorks Plays.
Yes.